Friends, I am Dr. Surjit Ghosh. Welcome to my channel, Dr. Ghosh Presents. Signs, symptoms and uses of Homeo-Remedy Bovista. Full name Bovista, short name Bovista. Common name puff ball. Source fungi, plural of fungus. Vegetable world. Spheres of action of Bovista acts on female urogenital system, abdomen, blood and skin. Pathogenesis. Bovista produces moist vesicular eruption with formication in thick crusts. It relaxes capillary system leading to hemorrhage from various outlets of the body. It produces inflammation of gastrointestinal tract. On integumentary system. Integumentary system means skin. I use this peculiar term just as a medical learner, you must know the term. So I have given you this peculiar term. It creates warts and corns. Constitution of Bovista. Physical makeup of Bovista. Best suited to old maids with palpitations. To stammering children. Temperament nervous. Miasms, psychosis in the backdrop. Diathesis, hemorrhagic. Mental germs of Bovista. Awkward in speech and actions. Absent-minded, weak memory. Irritable, laugh and cry alternately. Stare vacantly into space. Sad when alone, quarrelsome. Physical generals of Bovista. General puffiness, bloated condition of body surface which produces easy indentation with blunt surfaces like finger grips of scissors, etc. That is, while holding the metallic grip of a scissors with the help of hand, and if the patient is a Bovista patient, then his generalized skin condition is puffy, so there will be indentation on his finger of this grip. Discharges from all mucous membranes are very tough, stingy, tenacious. Intolerance of tight clothing around waist. Sweat in axilla smells like onion. Menstrual flow only at night. Diarrhea before and during menses. Intolerable itching at the tip of coccyx. Picture 1. Must scratch till part becomes raw and sore. Note, this is the hips. Now if you touch the from back portion, the crease of the hip, you will feel a bony portion. That bone is actually coccyx. That bone is coccyx, the tail end of this spinal cord. It's not cord, but the spine bones. Laxity or more felt in joints which seems loose. Enlarged and swollen feeling in head and heart. Adapted to old maids with palpitation as well as stammering of children. This is a very good symptom. This particular medicine Bovista is very much suitable for old maids with palpitations and stammering children. Multiple neuritis with numbness and tingling. In chronic urticaria, this is a picture of chronic urticaria. When Rastox seems indicated but fails to cure, this medicine completes the cure. Asphyxia due to charcoal fumes. Sometimes it happens from charcoal fumes. Person has got asphyxiated. That is, he cannot take breathing. There is a just cessation of breathing. In this case, Bovista helps. Effects of overexertion. Modalities of Bovista. Worse during menses, full moon, hot weather, getting warm, cold food, wine, coffee. That is, taking this type of food. Better, bending double, hot food, eating. Head symptom of Bovista. Confused on waking up. Sensation as if head were enlarging, as if a wedge were pressed in occiput. Staggering, confusion, numbness in head after question. Itching of scalp, worse from warmth. Eye symptoms of Bovista. Object seems to be nearer than they really are. Staring at one point vacantly. Loss of vision from paralysis of optic nerve. This is the optic nerve. This nerve is optic. This is the eyeball. From eyeball, the nerves emits and has gone to the controlling, that is nerve controlling in the brain system portion in the occiput. This particular nerve is called optic nerve. Here symptoms of Vista: boil in right ear with pain, worse from swallowing, discharge of fetid pus from ear, hearing indistinct, misunderstood much of spoken words. Nose symptoms of Vista: stringy, tough discharge from nose, nose stopped up, cannot breathe, that is, cannot breathe through nose. Words from lying down, scabs and crust about nostrils. Epistaxis early in the morning. Epistaxis is bleeding from the nose. Top right hand picture. Is a technical term. Medical terms. Epistaxis. A few drops of blood come out on sneezing. Face symptoms of Vista: cheeks and lips swollen, crust about corner of mouth. Acne worse in summer or after use of cosmetics. Twitching of facial muscles before asthma. Lips cracked and crusty. Second picture on the right hand side. Mouth symptoms of Vista: numb, saliva increased, gums bleed easily on sucking, cutting pain in tongue. Before asthma, that is, before the onset of asthma, before asthma starts, cutting pain in tongue. Stomach symptom of Vista: sensation of a lump of ice in stomach, nausea increases of breakfast, vomits watery fluid. Abdomen symptoms of Bovista: colic with bright red urine, feeling better during eating and bending double. Diarrhea worse before menses, cannot wear tight clothing around waist, stitches from abdomen through perineum towards rectum and genitals. This is a very peculiar symptom. The stitching pain is coming from abdomen, is going to the perineum region. Now perineum, what is perineum? Perineum is the region between the root of genitalia and the orifice of anus, just 1.5 inches length. This area is called perineum. The pain comes from abdomen to perineum, then from perineum it goes towards rectum, that is this way, and towards genital, that is this way, both ways. First part of stool hard, latter part thin, watery. Urinary symptoms of Bovista: frequent desire to urinate, even immediately after urination. Male genital symptoms of Bovista: after coition, reeling and confusion in head, sexual desire increased. Female genital symptom of Bovista: menses early, oozing every 2 weeks. More at night, less while moving, occasional show between periods. Para-ovarian cyst. Para-ovarian cyst is a cyst in the ovary region, just where the fallopian tubes attaches with this ovary, near that point. That is called para-ovarian cyst. Cyst, cyst is just soft tumor containing very fluid inward. There is no hard type of tumor. Soft tumor with fluid is called cyst. After menses, thick, acrid, yellow-green leukorrhea. After menses, leaving green spot on linen, worse when walking. Jaundice of newborn. Newborn baby is jaundiced. So in that case, Bovista is another medicine. There are other medicine too. Respiratory symptoms of Bovista: shortness of breath on moving the arms, viscid expectoration, spasmodic laughing and crying with asthma. That is, patient is suffering from asthma. With that problem, there is spasmodic laughing and crying. Heart symptom of Bovista: visible palpitation of heart, especially of old maids. Palpitations with tremor of hands, worse during bathing, excitement. Neck and back symptoms of Bovista: pain in the back with heaviness after stooping, itching at the coccyx. This is the coccyx bone, tail end of spinal bone system, tail end, that's called coccyx. There, heaviness. This symptom already was there, or it will be coming later on again. Extremities symptom of Bovista: great weakness of all joints, weakness and clumsiness with hands of old maids, edematous swelling of foot, Even after sprain, even years after pain, edematous swelling. Edema of joints after fracture. This is edema of joints. Sweat in axilla smells like onion. Heavy, painful legs. Skin symptom of Bovista. Blunt instrument leave a deep impression. Already discussed. Itching, eruptions, oozing, forming scab with pus beneath. Shooting pains in corns and warts. Corns and warts, you know, the skin disease. In the corn and warts, there's shooting pain. It's a very rare symptom. If it is there, then Bovista is the medicine. Urticaria covering whole body with diarrhea or metrorrhagia. Urticaria covering whole body. Urticaria, already I have shown somewhere else. Urticaria. Metrorrhagia means irregular bleeding from uterus or vagina, whatever may be. That is not menstrual blood. That is irregular menstruation between periods. That is called metrorrhagia. Pellagra. Pellagra, this is the pamphlet I have collected from internet regarding pellagra. Everything is there. You please read out carefully and you will be apprised of many things. There is vitamin, actually B3, niacin or tryptophan deficiency symptoms, high sensitivity to sunlight, skin, dermatitis, skin inflammation, alopecia, hair will be falling in bunches, edema, smooth, beefy red, glossitis, tongue, skin lesion, insomnia, weakness, mental confusion, ataxia. Ataxia is central nervous system disease. The patient will be feeling very weak in the muscles. Paralysis of extremities, peripheral neuritis, diarrhea. This combination is called pellagra. This is a big disease. Now this Bovista is a medicine to this particular disease. This is a deficiency disease. That is, if you give him niacin or tryptophan rich food, it will be covered automatically. But in absence of this thing, you can also keep Bovista. It will be cured. Fever, symptom of Bovista, chill with pain. Related medicine, Apis, Calcarea carp, Conium, Rastox, Sepia, and Ustilago. With this, the video ends. Thanks for listening and viewing. If you got anything to say, please write down in the comment section. I would certainly attend.